Project STL started out as a campaign. When God told me to come to St. Louis from Atlanta, I didn't want to come here, but God told me to come and get in the streets of St. Louis, that He was raising up people here. Sluggeroo, a gospel rapper and a minister of the gospel, interviewed me one time and asked me, Pastor Haynes, what are you doing in the streets of St. Louis? I said, God has called me back to preach and to tell people the good news of Christ and bring them to the altar to know that Jesus is Lord. And so I'm back in the STL, which stands for Saving the Loop. People from different ministries, backgrounds, ethnicity groups, and join in with us to go into the streets, sometimes through planning, and sometimes through just impromptu. We see a situation, we go, we have music, we preach, we feed, whatever it takes to be a blessing to the people on the streets of St. Louis. Since June the 13th of last year, and now we're in May, we've seen 391 people come to Christ. Young men, older men, boys, girls, women, come and know Jesus Christ as Lord. So we thank God for Project STL. My vision for Project STL is not to build a corporation or a big group of people joining and paying dues, but to bring forth a mindset and a directive to the people of God in the St. Louis area to remember the people in the street that don't know Jesus. The church has left the building. People are going to be saved because we go out and preach. Jesus said, go into all the world and preach the gospel. Then He said, these signs shall follow them that believe. And when He said that, He was really speaking that these signs shall follow them that believe Me enough to go. So the purpose of Project STL is to bring other ministries involved and individuals that love the loop because God loves the loop. So we're bridging the gap between denominations, backgrounds and ethnicity or groups, and bringing people together for one common cause, that is to save the loop. The impact that it has on the city of St. Louis is that we have now developed street cred, where people respect us and know what we're out for, that we're not a church organization trying to do a program, not trying to cause people to just join church, but to show a real compassion and capacity to love them and to show them that Christ loved them as well, and to bring about a difference. Now in the neighborhoods where we go in, they always ask us, when are you coming back? Where is your church? Now I've never had sinners as a whole ask me where my church was before until I start going out in the street. So we got to leave the building, preach the gospel, leave our doctrines at the door, leave our egos in the ground, and preach the gospel like never before, because souls are dying daily. And I see a generation of people coming forth in St. Louis, which will cause a great outpour, and not only in St. Louis, but in other parts of the world. Already we get people that have seen us on Facebook and the internet and have asked us to come to other parts of the country. So we're going to go and share. We're not going to, like, if we come, we can get the people saved. No, we come, we're going to empower and equip you to do ministry as God has given us. And we can go back home and you take it on from there. So in 5 to 7 years, I see the ministry growing to the point that Project STL as an entity won't just be so large, but that the people that come from Project STL, the fruit, the people that have gotten saved in the last 5 years, will be leaders and be prepared through discipling them